Hello everybody, we are live. So yeah, welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing a 100% race of the Daytona 500. So yeah, there's that. I'm going to try to take a picture here of the car, which I'm driving right here, which is Jimmy Johnson. Come on, camera. Focus. Because so I can post it on Snapchat and Instagram. Okay, finishing that up, at least for Snapchat. Select all, copy, so I can do that again. Story. Now onto Instagram real quick before I actually do anything. Put the camera around. Whoop. What all my hand in it? Discard. Hold on, let me just quickly do it again. Come watch the stream. I have to post it again because I forget, because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot and forgot to say where to watch the stream. Whoops. So now we have the stream. And we're going to go to Daytona. Ignore the settings I'm about to do. It's for my personal preference here, so. Save and continue. Here we go. So yeah, here we go. Doing this again. Also try to keep up with all my other YouTube stuff I have going on because I've uploaded 2 more videos today. So yeah, there's that. We're ready to go out for practice. I'm quickly changing some things. Well, not changing things, but doing some things on my YouTube channel, like adjusting videos. Like I should have started it by now. Like, you know, the stream, but I haven't. But now I have, so yeah. So now, let's just get a few laps in. We're just going to get a couple laps in. Not a lot of laps, but just a few laps. Because I feel like that's what we need right now. Just to get a couple laps in and just get us settled in. And we're not going to qualify, by the way. And I mean it, we are not qualifying. We're legitimately just going to go straight into the race because either way, we're going to be starting at the back. So there's that. Here comes Bowman.
Outside.
I kind of hope some people come and join me for this, because this is going to be a pretty interesting race, if I do say so myself. Because literally we're going 200 laps, 500 miles today. So something completely new for me. I mean, I did a 100% race yesterday at Atlanta, and I won that race. And I won it by over 2 laps because of the pit strategy at the very end of the race. And I didn't pit at all, and I was on, like, literally my tires were dead by the end. My tires were dead on the last lap, and I ran out of fuel on the last lap as well, halfway down the back straightaway. And I cruised across the line at 45 miles an hour to win the race. And for this, it's going to be a little different, because now we have about like 45, we can split the stages up like halfway, so that's something good. We can split the stages up halfway with fuel, with pit stops, or try to make up strategy for this race, but it's literally going to be very hard to, you know, do anything, because, you know, it's going to be very difficult to just save fuel, because you're going flat out for the whole lap. Not when you're in the pack, obviously, but yeah, this is going to be just something. I kind of have wanted to do a 100% race live stream. I've always kind of wanted to do it, and I figured, you know, tonight's the best night to do it, because I have plans for the weekend, and tomorrow's my last day of class for the week, and plus I do have plans that night, so I decided, you know what, might as well just do the stream tonight and do Daytona. Actually, the original plan was to do a 100% race at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course, but instead, like towards the end of class today, I decided, you know what, let's do the Daytona 500, since it's coming up in a couple of weeks, and we can try to see if we can win the Daytona 500 in Heat 5 with a 100% race. And honestly, I think we can easily do it, but at the same time, I have no clue. We're going to have Bell pass us here, then we're going to draft him. So I kind of want to get a fast lap in. Don't pull away from me, because I have your draft. And guys, if you're joining right now, this is not the race, this is just practice. I'll do the race in a second, but I figured I might as well practice a little bit. Especially now I'm in a draft, I gotta practice that a little bit, because I haven't done this race specifically here at Daytona in a while. So let's do a lap of practice real quick in the draft, and then we'll get straight to the race, because I am not qualifying. I'm starting from dead last. Oh look, instantly the goal time I was supposed to beat, and I did it. But yeah, let's complete this one lap with Bell, and then we're going to go straight to the race. I'm only doing this practice lap with Bell because literally I want to try and just see how I can stay in the draft. But I think he's coming to the pits now, so that's not good for me. Or is that Bowman? I don't know. Could be Bowman. Yep, it's Bowman. So out of 4 on the front stretch. There we go. Now let's go straight to the race. And then skip qualifying. We're going to be starting 38th. So that is going to be kind of interesting. So yeah. Doing a 100% race. This is going to be very interesting. I don't know how this is going to go. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So welcome to Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona 500. Austin Dillon failed optical scanning station multiple times. Alex Bowman is the pole winner. He's the pole sitter, oh god. A Corey LaJoy had an engine change after qualifying. Okay, here we go. The Daytona 500. 100% race. Here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing for the Daytona 500, boys. Turn 4 onto the front straightaway. Alex Bowman's going to lead lap 1, and we've been like squeezed out for a good part of the first lap here. We gained roughly 7 to 8 positions on the first lap, but yeah, we're trying to go through this nice and smooth. We're drafting a Boyer right now. I'm rusty in the pack right now, but yeah, that's besides the point. Now we're in the sandwich. Oh boy. Into 3. Justin Haley's in the lead at the Daytona 500 right now. We're only on lap 2. See how much fuel we got? We got 45 laps of fuel remaining. Well, how much fuel when I cross the stripe? Is it going to be 44 when I cross the stripe? No, when is it going to turn to 44? I'm very curious. I don't know, I don't care. But it's too early because we just started, but let's get our head in the game early. As we're on the high side, now Merle is hitting us a little bit. Oh, we scraped the wall. And we scraped it again. That's not good. You don't want to do that, Daytona, multiple times. But thankfully, this is a 100% race, so we can easily gain that back. Going to go through the middle here, maybe. Nope, Boyer comes down on us. So that doesn't work. On turns 3 and 4, Justin Haley still leading the pack of 40. Across the stripe, we are currently in 29th with 62 laps to go in the stage. Yeah, we have 62 laps to go, so this is still a long ways left, even for a 100% race. Even just for a stage, we still have a long ways to go. Which right now we're easily passing cars because, you know, we're on our own with Boyer on the bottom. No, we had to let off there because we hit Kurt like we slammed into him. Chase is running the high line, which I don't know why. Across the stripe, we are in 23rd. 4 laps in, we're almost halfway through the pack. Which I feel like this might be a race where we might lead a lot because of, you know, of it being Daytona and all. Like, I honestly do not know how well this is going to go for me because, you know, I can see this going very well for me because, you know, I'm not just saying that because of me racing on the wheel and everything, but like I'm saying that because I feel like I have a legitimate shot at winning this race. Like, my car is really good in the pack, that's for sure, but I don't know how I am out in front. But yeah, we're now passing Eric Jones here for 19th. But yeah, we're now we are in the middle of the pack, so that's something good, right? Oh, we hit the wall again. Thankfully, there's no damage. Thankfully, I turned damage off, so we don't have to worry about damage today. And all of the tire wear and fuel consumption is on normal, so this is practically just going to be a normal Daytona 500 in the way it acts. So we're going to go with our teammate William Byron right now. Let's stick with Byron. Oh, caution is out for the first time. Oh boy, I don't know what caused the caution. But I'm checking social media real quick. It's like, oh, my girlfriend is texting me. Hold up. Hold on, let me pause the game real quick. Hold on. Hold on, guys, give me a second. I have to quickly text. Boop, 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 boop. Here we go. Do not pitch. Here we go. It's like, here we go. Sorry about that quick delay. Coming back to the restart zone. Green flag is back in the air here at the Daytona 500. Now we have 9 laps complete. Entering turn number 1 now. Bowman still out front. We're trying our absolute hardest right now. We're in the middle of being 3 wide right now, so yeah, there's that. I'm just really trying to take it easy right now. Like, I do have one of the better cars in this race, but I'm just taking it easy so the race is more entertaining and I'm not just up front all day. So yeah, there's that. All 40 of us are still in the race. That's good to see. Because right now we are in a huge pack of 40. We almost spun out there. Thanks. Thank you, Joey Gates. It means a lot. Man, it's totally fun racing in the middle. Really is. I prefer the top more than the middle. Even though I hate the top and the middle, I prefer the bottom overall, but sometimes the top is better. I prefer the top over the middle any day. Out of 4, onto the front straightaway. Alex Bowman still leads the pack with 54 laps to go in stage number 1. My goal is actually to try to win every stage, so there's that. And my eyes are watering. Oh boy, this is fun. We hit the wall in some cars there. Whoops. Yeah, that might happen. We're only at 11 laps in. No, we're on lap 12 and I'm already messing up big time. I guess this is what happens when you're on the live stream doing this, so yeah, there's that. And I'm also watching it as well. Well, I also have my phone out right next to me, and I'm also watching the race too, or looking at the stream as well, just so I know, well, just so I can tell if the stream is going all right or not. And right now we just got shoved by Almirola, and now we shoved Benedetto. Oh boy. This is fun. We're back down to 23rd. Justin Haley's back in the lead. So yeah, let's maybe try to make up some ground here or something. Maybe? I'm not sure. But we're in the draft with the Benedetto right now on the high line. Oh, we hit the wall a little bit there out of turn number 4. 3 wide with Joey Gase and Austin Dillon. Here we go. This is the kind of racing y'all came to see, right? 3 wide racing. Instead of me being at the front most of the time, I'm now in like the middle of the pack. Oh boy, let off. Because I do not want to be in the sucker hole. I do not want to be in the sucker hole. Oh boy. Thank you, Almirola, for the push. I almost lost control of the car and almost hit the wall. My car got a little tight there. Here we go into turn 3. Still all over to Benedetto. still haven't gained any places. Here comes Keselowski to the inside. Oh boy. It's hard to look at my phone as well as race, because I'm looking at my phone to see if the stream's going okay. And then there's also just trying to commentate over the race and trying to watch out where I'm going, because I have to watch like crazy. So I guess we'll have to look at my phone whenever I'm on a straightaway. And right now the race is not going the best for us. Because right now we are stuck in roughly the 23rd, we're in the mid-20s right now. Like roughly in the mid-pack, we're in the mid-pack right now. Which this is not where I want to be. I want to be more towards the front. It's kind of hard to do that right now when, okay, now I get a run, of course. Oh boy, this is going to get really interesting here real quick. Like all 40 of the cars are still in this pack, so it's going to get intense. And now we're going to use Benedetto as our drafting partner and just go for it and just pass all these guys and try to get up to that big pack up there. So far it's actually working, just doing a little tandem drafting. Even though tandem drafting is not a thing anymore, but you kind of can do it, but not for long. Oh boy, we hit the wall. Onto the front straightaway we go. Justin Haley still leads the Daytona 500 pack. I don't know why I said it like that, the Daytona 500 pack. I guess I mixed up my sentence of leading the pack and leading the Daytona 500. Yeah, now we're inside the top 20. Yeah, let's try to make some moves here. Ah, we hit the wall again. And plus, I don't know how early I should like push and go up to the lead, or if I should like hang back a little bit mid-pack. But honestly, right now, I'm thinking stay here for a little bit. Because I don't know what things are going to turn out to be. So, I guess the game plan right now is trying to stay mid-pack for a majority of the stage, or like halfway through the stage. And then that's when we start making our move. Because I don't really want to make my move now, only on lap 18 of 65 of the stage. Because I want to actually make my move late in the, like midway through the stage or late in the stage. At least start doing the charge midway through the stage, and then get up there within a couple of laps and be there for that, for the end of the stage, hopefully. But right now, we're just kind of stuck in like 18th, 19th, 20th, still mid-pack. Not really a lot to talk about right now. No, we're still very early in the race. But yeah, okay, now we just totally just screwed this up. Now we're in the middle. John Nemechek is crazy loose. Now we're going to pass to Benedetto. Now up to 18th now. Let's draft Nemechek. And let's see if we can try to get to the front. So I can see that pack is kind of starting to pull away a little bit. Let's try to close that gap real quick, which I know I can in this game. You see, look, the pack is all the way up there. So yeah, I definitely need to start making my move now then. Definitely start making my move now if I want to make it back up there in time. Like, I'm saying this now because literally I do not want to lose the... Oh, here we go. Caution's going to come out. Caution's going to come out. Yep, caution is out. We are in 15th right now. Who is smoking already? We're not even 20 laps in. Is it Bowman? Oh my god, it's Bowman. I think it's Bowman, actually. But we're still in 15th, so I guess Bowman's fine. But here we go, coming to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is out. We're back racing here at Daytona. Actually, I think Alex Bowman is out of this race. Oh my god, your pole sitter is out of the race, roughly 20 laps in, well, only 22 laps into the Daytona 500. That is interesting. it's weird to see the pole sitter of a race. I've never seen a pole sitter of a race here in Heat 5 actually just DNF within the first 20 laps. That's a first. I will say normally right now this would be like the very end of a race if I did this just, you know, on my own and like for fun, for a video, but this is a live stream and this needs to last a little bit, so we're doing the full race. Yay! We're getting there. We're getting close to the halfway point of the stage. This race is kind of moving a little quickly, but at the same time, it's not moving quickly at all. It's moving kind of slow. But yeah. Oh, we hit the wall again. We've been hitting that wall a lot today. Luckily, right now, I think the stream is going fine because it seems smooth and everything. And guys, this might be my last actual live stream on the PS4 for a very long time. And I mean for a very long time because the Wi-Fi in our dorm or whatever's about to go out or whatever, so yeah. Because one of my roommates is moving out. That story can be told later, but yeah. Let's get back into the race and just try to find our rhythm here. As we were running the high line. Folly McDowell, and then Reese is behind us. And Balicki's trying to go to our insides in our inside quarter panel right now. In the 3, they're obviously going to go very high. Oh, we're in the wall. We hit the wall hard. Actually, we hit the wall pretty hard there. Now Stenhouse is all over us. Screw you, Stenhouse. But yeah, this is going to take a while. And I'm going to take no breaks either. Like, okay, if I take a break, it's like me pausing the game for something, like texting my girlfriend. That's it. And texting won't take that long. Usually takes a couple seconds, unless I don't know what to say. So there's that. But I'm not going to be doing anything until like a caution comes out or something. But yeah. We're getting to the point in the race now where I'm going to start being in the top 10. But like, I'll like slowly move my way up through the field. Like honestly, if this was the normal rate I do it with like 20 laps or whatever, it would actually be on lap 26 because of stages and stuff. This would be the finish. This would be the end of a normal race for me at Daytona. Now we're going to go past that. Oh god. We're about to crack the top 10 here at Daytona. Hit the wall again. I do not like this high line, but I've surprisingly been using it for the majority of this race. Yeah, Kyle Busch is in the lead right now. Screw you, Kyle. But we are coming back up through the field. Well, we're coming through the field. We started last, so we didn't even qualify, so I decided to start at the back because I know I'd easily almost make my way to the front. But yeah, there's 38 laps to go on the stage, and we have 25 laps worth of fuel. So strategy might come into play a little bit. Ah, crap. Hit the wall, of course. And yeah, I think strategy is going to come into play because pretty soon it's going to be the halfway point of the stage, and we might see cars come in. But at the same time, I don't see them coming in. I can see all of them just staying out. Yeah, because, you know, yeah. Because that's like the most obvious choice. And now I've seen we have cracked the top 10 in the Daytona 500. Actually, a goal of mine right now is just to lead lap 48, because why not? Let's lead by lap 48. Oh, we hit the wall again. We've hit the wall every single time in turn 1 and 2 at least for the past couple of laps. Dear Lord. Yo, into 3 again. 3 and 4. run the high line here very smoothly, kind of 3 wide. There's Newman and Logano going to go past. Then Haley. Next is Kyle Busch. Matt Kenseth. Is that Kenseth? Kenseth running the Clover scheme. What the heck is this? Kenseth running the Clover scheme in the Daytona 500, bro. You're supposed to be running credit 1 bank, even though that's what Kyle Larson drove. But, wall. Again, turns 1 and 2, wall. But again, realism. Wait, hold on. Okay, Logano's running a normal scheme, thank God. Making sure it was not his playoff scheme. And the only reason why I'm running Johnson's, white scheme here, and not, his primary black scheme for this race, is because I like the white scheme better than the black scheme. I don't know why. It's probably because I'm kind of tired of black schemes in this game because I've raced it most of the time. And now I just like racing the white scheme. And also the silver scheme. For at least Phoenix. So yeah, there's that. Brendan Gaughan's in the lead, battling with Matt Kenseth right now. And I'm surprised Kenseth is actually using the Clover scheme for this race. Because I was expecting 704 to be like, yeah, let's put Kenseth in the credit 1 car. Nope, we put him in the Clover car. And now it's a single file run here in the front. The pack. We hit the wall entering 3. Now this is going to be something, we're almost halfway through the stage now. So yeah, this half an hour in, roughly 30 laps in. But we are 30 laps in, now we're 31 laps in. 34 laps to go. In the stage at least. So yeah. We always hit the wall when we turn 1 and 2, I need to stop that. Right now I'm trying to get to the front because now I'm in the second half of the stage. Trying to get something done here. I'm actually trying to get something done. Like legitimately trying to get a thing done. Like this time by will be roughly halfway through the stage. Hit the ball again. Here we go, cross the line. 30 for lap 33 with 33 laps to go in the Daytona 500 stage 1. Yeah, we're pulling away right now. But yeah, we're going to need a caution if we want to win this thing. Wall. I need to stop hitting the wall, dear Lord. I've hit the wall so many times already today. Let's pass Haley, because Haley, I don't need you right now. Haley, I need to break the draft with you. I need to break the draft. Haley, this is why I hate drafting partners at Daytona and Talladega. Because of crap like that. Because I'm trying to legit, oh god, Haley's loose, he's crazy loose. And now we get past Haley, now we just gotta catch Brendan Gaughan for the lead at the Daytona 500. Let's see if we can take the lead for the first time. Maybe. Here we go, catching up on Gaughan now. Here we go. Go to the inside. Let's try to make that move. Let's go for the lead. On lap 34. Oh, we're right there though. The 48 has officially taken the lead of the Daytona 500. But let's go lead a lap. Oh, we're not going to lead this lap, obviously. Probably. Yeah, we're not going to lead this lap, though. 31 to go. My goal is to lead lap 48, so we're roughly 13 laps away from that, but I just want to be in the lead. Thank you, Haley, for the push. And to the lead we go to secure it. Get in front of 62, and here we go. We're officially fully out front here at the Daytona 500. Now there won't be a lot to talk about because literally it's just going to be me blocking for a majority of this race. So yeah. And this is going to be the first lap we lead today. 30 laps to go in stage number 1. And we have 17 laps of fuel left, so there needs to be another caution. And there needs to be another caution for this stage to work out for me. so I can pit. That's what I need, thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna look at this. Boop, a doop, a doop. Hold on. Things are fine right now. Okay. Here we go. We restart a second. David Reagan decided to stay out. That's a little shocking. Here we go to the Geico restart zone. Green flags back out in the air here at Daytona with 27 laps to go in the stage. And now we've pulled out back out in front to the inside of David Reagan. I think that's David Reagan. Yep, it's David Reagan. Past David Reagan and Michael Dallas behind him, so front row teammates right now behind me. Yeah, now we've officially taken the lead of the Daytona 500 again. Now 2 cars are officially out of the race, and we officially have enough fuel to make it to the end. Oh, of the stage at least. We can at least make it to the end of the stage, and once the stage is over, we are going to pit again, just so we have plenty of fuel and stuff for the end of the stage. Because I could bet how many times I won this in this thing, well, in this game, so there's that. We're not going to get too anxious yet. But this time by 25 laps to go in the stage. Go into turn 3 and 4. This is kind of getting boring, kind of, but I'm going to stick through all 200 laps here. Ooh, Newman's there now. Through the line, 25 laps to go in stage 1. Yeah, this is going to be a very long 25 laps, that's for sure, because now we've kind of just crossed the point. Well, since that restart, now it's kind of like a start of like a normal race for me here at Daytona, which would be 20 laps. No, it would be 25 laps. Where I do a very short race, and then it turns into like a 26 lap race, you know, and then, yeah, the race would be over within like 20 minutes to half an hour. And then now with this, we're doing a 100% race. We've already passed that. We're about to double that. And yeah, we've had to double that. Now the pack's getting a little bit crazy. This is pretty much just trying to hold off a pack of 30, well, trying to hold off this big, huge, this one huge pack. Like legitimately try to hold off this one big pack of 37 cars. Well, with all 37 cars behind me in one big pack, try to hold them off for another like 23 laps. This is going to be difficult, that's for sure. I'm surprised Newman's up here. Yeah, but Newman's out the second. Now he's battling with Logano. 23 laps to go in stage 1. But yeah, we're about to actually reach the quarter distance of the race. That's kind of cool. We're about to reach quarter distance. Like, yeah, you're probably wondering, why am I trying to stay out in the lead right now? Well, it's because I'm trying to, you know, like I said earlier, trying to lead on lap 48. Because, you know, we're driving with Jimmy Johnson, so I want to lead on lap 48. And plus, this is the final NASCAR game he's going to be in. So, yeah, because this was his final season. So, I want to lead on lap 48. Because that's the plan. so good here at Daytona. Very smooth race, I have to say, besides me hitting the wall multiple times in 1 and 2 for consecutive laps. But now, since we're in the lead, we don't have to worry about drafting like crazy. We just have to block. Oh God! Of course, now Haley's going to run the high line on me, and I do not want them to do that. Now Chase is going to go by them too. Well, let's try to get that draft back. Get past Chase. So usually once another driver goes to the lead, I usually can get a huge run on them. Like, watch this. To the inside of Haley for the lead once again. We're going to make it past Stick into turn 3. Let's try to hold off for 3 more laps. Three more laps, lap 48. Right now we're trying to hold on for teammate of Chase Elliott. So who's there? It would be nice if lap 48, you know, is just green and hopefully there's not a caution, but yeah. Probably just jinxed that, but oh well. But turn 4 onto the front straightaway. We're going to lead the pack here in Daytona. And there's 2 laps left until lap 48. Well, next time by is going to be lap 48. And hopefully we can lead that whole lap while driving the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson. Hopefully we can do that, because that's at least the big goal here in stage 1. On the actual official race, as well as the lead on lap 48. Because that will be pretty cool for me, just to say that, hey, I drove the 48 car and I led on lap 48 in the Daytona 500. You know, yeah, here we go. At turn 4, onto the front straightaway. Here we go, lap 48 in honor of the 7-time champ. And we have led lap number 48 in the 48 car. And that is complete. We've done a little tribute to Jimmy for that whole lap of silence, which I did not plan to do the whole lap of silence, but I decided the last minute or last second to do it. And yeah, now we're about to reach the quarter distance of the Daytona 500. Which, to be honest, this race has kind of gone slow, but now I feel like it's going kind of quickly. Through turns 3 and 4 now, trying to block, I'm still blocking Chase Elliott and Justin Haley. Out of turn 4, onto the front straightaway. Here we go, lap 50 of 200 here at the Daytona 500. Still a long ways left to go, obviously, but after this lap we are 25% done with the race. Down the back straightaway, still trying to hold off Chase Elliott and Justin Haley. I'm pretty sure it's still Justin Haley. Yep, it's Justin Haley. Then Joey Logano, then Brendan Gaughan. Right now, it's not that exciting, but yeah. Only because we're kind of spread out at the moment. But out of turn number 4, onto the front straightaway. We are officially a quarter of the way complete with the Daytona 500. And there's 15 laps to go in the stage. So we've officially have reached the quarter distance. And now it's just now time to, well, caution's out. Don't know why there's a caution, but yeah, 150 laps to go in the race. Now let's try to complete stage 1 here, try to win that. Because we're going for stage wins in the actual win itself. But here we go to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is back out in the air here at Daytona. And we have 12 laps to go on the stage. To go right now in the stage here at Daytona. Let's try to hold these guys off, which I think I can, but I'm not 100% sure. But it's a restart. Oh boy, it's a restart, so things will get a little dicey here. Here comes Newman to the high side, and I think that's Brendan Gaughan as well, looking to the inside of the 6. Into 3 and 4. Newman goes in front of Gaughan. Here comes Chase Elliott on the high side. We're blocking the 6 of Newman. Out of turn number 4 onto the front stretch once again. 11 laps to go in the stage. Here comes Brendan Gaughan to the inside of Ryan Newman. Is trying to complete the pass, which I think he might be able to if he can just get enough momentum from me, try to get in my draft. And now Gaughan has officially passed the 6. Now he can start blocking too if he so chooses. And that, but we are still in the lead of the Daytona 500. And Gaughan is catching up to us into 3 and 4. I ran a little wide there because the car got a little tight on me. But out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. 10 laps are left here in stage 1 for the Daytona 500. Do I think I can win the stage? I mean, yeah, I think I can, but I don't know if I will be able to. Like, I think I can, and I know I can. I've easily done that kind of stuff before. But, yeah, the last time I did a 100% race, which was yesterday at Atlanta, literally, in stage 1, I finished second to freaking BJ McLeod. BJ McLeod won the first stage, and I was so triggered by it because I was leading within like the last restart. But of course, I get screwed over at the end. But this is Daytona, and plus the other time in Atlanta was tire wear stuff. But I have plenty of tires left. But I will be pitting at the end of the stage, just have fresh tires for stage 2. So yeah, right now things have calmed down a little bit here at Daytona. Here, well, at least here at the front of the pack. And, yeah, not really too much to talk about. Because, you know, I can't talk a lot. Well, like, not really the best at commentating these kind of races, but there's times where I can, there's times where I can't. But, yeah. Now there's 8 laps to go in the stage. Still holding off everyone. Looks like they're starting to get a little dicey back there around 3rd place. So there's that. Attitude down the back straightaway, still trying to hold off Brendan Gaughan. And then here comes Kyle Busch. Well, holding off Brendan Gaughan, I mean holding off Justin Haley. Then Kyle Busch and Brendan Gaughan are back there battling for 3rd. As we're just trying to hold off Justin Haley here for the lead. And right now, they have not gotten too dicey yet, so, which I know they're going to get dicey pretty dang quickly here. Which I can tell they're going to get dicey because I know the AI and I know how they are here at Daytona versus, like here at Daytona versus Talladega is like drastically different. Because here at Daytona, you can easily have intense, like for me, like I can easily have intense finishes and I can easily like lose this race on the last lap if someone gets past me at the right time. But at Talladega, well, it's because here at Daytona, literally they're 2-3 wide the whole time. Don't really go single file that much. I mean, they go single file sometimes, like kind of right now, with me and Haley out front. But besides that, then the rest of the pack is like all bunched up, like 2-3 wide racing. So there's a chance of them passing me. But then at Talladega, a good chunk of the pack is visible. Like you're still 3 wide, like 2-3 wide as well, but the track is bigger. Well, wider. So the cars have more room to move around. So you see cars literally just, well, for me, cars spread out a lot, you go single file easier. Kind of like it is right now, but we've also been kind of having a pretty long green flag stint right now, so there's that. But yeah, Talladega, I can easily win that race because literally the AI is just, you know, tries to get spread out more when I put them on they're on compressed right now, so all the cars are in the pack. But yeah, but enough of Talladega and enough comparing of the two tracks, and now just try to go back to this racing action because now things are starting to heat up a little bit. Now Kyle Busch has gone to the outside of Justin Haley, and now I actually have to block. And of course it's always the late portions of the stage, and I just absolutely just slammed to the side of the 16 because, you know, kind of needed to do that. Now Kyle Busch is coming on our high side. Now I need Haley to push me. Kyle Busch to my high side, probably going to take the lead. Not this time. I still let that lap. 4 laps to go in stage number 1. Let's get in front of the 18, and we do. And we had a big come brake check. Now don't let them have the draft. There we go. That's what we needed to do. Now on to the back. Straight away we go. Great. Now here they come again. This isn't good. They always come at the late stages of a stage. They always come in the late. Well, the AI come at the late parts of a race, of anything, of a stage or the finish, and that's just kind of annoying to me because they can stay spread out for so long. Then all of a sudden, oh yeah, let's just make it compressed all of a sudden, or like 2 or 3 wide like crazy. But yeah, here we go, across the stripe. 3 laps to go in the stage. I'll say this, my body's already starting to hurt because of my chair that I'm sitting in right now. We're about 1 stage in, and my body's already hurting. But we're not even an hour in of recording, so, well, not an hour into the stream yet, and I'm literally starting to struggle. Don't know how I'm going to survive all 200 laps of this, but I'm not taking any breaks, so yeah, I'm kind of stuck with this. At a turn 4, onto the front straightaway once again. 2 laps remain here in stage 1, here at Daytona. Don't know how this finish of the stage is going to go. I think it might be a little intense. Justin Haley's right behind us, and then it's a double wide battle for 3rd, which I think Stenhouse back there on the inside lane is going to really catch up to us here on this last lap of the stage, if he can get there. And in turns 3 and 4, this time by, it's going to be the last lap of the stage. Here we go, at it, turn number 4, onto the front straightaway. White flag is in the air for stage number 1 here at Daytona. Can we get the stage win? We're about to find out. Into turns 1 and 2 for the final time. Stenhouse is now there with us, but he also has help. Haley does not have help, but how does he still have momentum? That's my question. Oop, lock. Lock. Oh, here comes the 62. Oh boy, they're gonna be 3 wide per second. Oh boy, this isn't good. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. We might have just secured ourselves a stage win. At a turn 4, onto the front straightaway. Looks like we're gonna do it. We're gonna win stage 1 of the Daytona 500. One stage down, 2 to go. Hold on, social media check. Hold on, give me a second. Pause. I'm not taking a... I'm only pausing the game just to text my girlfriend real quick, because, you know, kind of gotta answer her, you know. Here we go. Stage number 2. Let's do this. Here we go to the Geico restart zone. And the green flag is out for stage number 2 here at the Daytona 500. So who knows how the stage is going to go. 3 cars are already out of this race. Who knows how crazy the stage is going to be. We have 62 to go. And yeah, we have just started stage number 2 now. I honestly don't care if cars pass me this early in the stage, because, you know, it's early. But at the same time, I still kind of want to lead, you know? But I don't want to be out in the lead so long to a point where it's like, yeah, it's very boring. So I'll try to stay in the lead here for a couple laps and then maybe drop back. You know, maybe drop back a little bit. Probably about 10th or so, just to make things a little bit more interesting. Because you guys probably don't want to see me out in the lead for 61 laps. So yeah, there's that. And right now, we're still sitting pretty good. Still sitting first. It's hard to commentate when I'm in the lead. That's very hard to do. That's something I've found very difficult in all my years of YouTube, especially commentating over gameplay, that it's very hard to commentate here on Super Speedway stuff when you're in the lead. And it's hard to kind of find stuff to talk about besides saying stuff about your personal life, and I don't want to really put my personal life out there, really. I mean, I don't care talking about some things about my personal life, but yeah. But if anyone watching, if you want to start a conversation, you can. I honestly do not care. So, if you want to start a conversation, just comment something, and I can answer a question. Or if you just want to start just a normal, friendly conversation too, that works. But that's if you don't want this to be kind of boring and you want to interact with me too. But if you're here just for the racing, I'm also okay with that. But if you have anything to say to me, if you have any questions, have any comments for something, just let me know. Like, comment down below. Because, I kind of want to interact with you guys during these streams, so yeah. So like I said, please comment with anything. If you want to say something to me or ask me anything, or have any suggestions on things I can improve on, I honestly don't care. Just if you have something, comment something down below. If not, and you're just here for racing, I'll just keep on driving and keep doing what I normally do. But right now, Stenhouse is still there, right behind us. And then I think that's Brian Blaney. Yeah, that is Blaney there in 3rd. We're starting to go single file a little bit, but I can't really tell from my tiny mirror. But there's 58 laps to go on the stage. Oh boy. We still have a very long ways to go. And shockingly, there is still a very long way to go. We haven't reached halfway yet. So there's that. But here we go into turn 3 and 4. Right now, Stenhouse is all over our rear bumper, which, as you guys know, if you watch the reactions I do with Brandon or Blue Jimmy 48 fan, just like, you know that all of us, the reaction squad, we hate Stenhouse. So yeah, Stenhouse, if you can like get off my rear bumper, that would be nice, dude. Just get off my rear bumper, please. Get away from me, I don't like you. I really don't. I have nothing against you as a person, but I hate you as a driver. Well, hate is kind of a strong word. Kind of a strong word to put out there about a driver, but I can say it, and caution is out. Oh boy, caution is out. Do not pit. Obviously, because why would I pit? We still have a lot of tire wear left. Our tires are still fairly fresh. But here we go, coming to the Geico restart zone once again. Green flag is back out in the air here at Daytona with 8 laps complete. And there's 54 laps to go in the stage. Still have a long ways to go in this stage. Yeah, like I said earlier, if you guys have anything to comment or you want to start a conversation or something with me, just comment down below. I would perfectly be fine with some conversations right now, or start something with one of you guys, because it will get boring here for a while, like of just me possibly be leading for a good part of this race. But yeah, if you have anything for me, like a question or comment or just something, I don't know, anything that's on your mind, comment down below. That's all I gotta say. I know I've said that a couple times now, but yeah, I'm getting kind of bored. Because it's getting kind of boring just kind of leading and just staying out front. I will go back towards like mid-pack eventually, but right now, well, not mid-pack, but in around the top 10. Like around, well, I'll drop around 10th or so in a little bit, but I kind of want to strike something up with one of you guys. But, oh god, now action's starting to get a little intense. Here comes Brendan Gaughan to the high side. Gaughan trying to make a move, but we blocked that. Again, right now it's like every man for himself here at Daytona. And I've seen we've officially crossed the 1 hour mark with the stream. So yeah, we've been doing this for, well, we haven't done the race for an hour, but we're about 7 minutes, like 6-7 minutes away from it being an hour since the race started. So yeah, we're about an hour into this for the race. We're about an hour in, but for the stream we're over an hour in. So yeah, we obviously clearly blocked the 12 there. Now we blocked Gaughan. Now across the line. Then we'll this time by, well, next time by, 50 laps to go in the stage. This race is kind of going fast, but at the same time, it's not. It's getting a little boring, you know? Oh, double yellow line, don't want to cross that. I know I'm complaining about it being boring, but it's because it's literally Daytona. I'm going flat out the whole time, turning left. I mean, yeah, I get a block too, but going flat out, it can, like, driving this legit with a wheel can be boring, but it's definitely way better than a controller, that's for sure. But sometimes it gets boring just driving around, because it just feels like a Sunday drive, because that's what Daytona is, practically, is a Sunday drive. But yeah, we're going to let Gaughan pass us, just to make something happen. Let's make something a little bit more interesting, shall we? Side by side with Gaughan now. Got the draft from Blaney. Let's see if we can make something happen. Well, now of course Blaney just drops back for no reason. Now side by side with Gaughan again. Onto the front stretch now. Stenhouse is going to push me. Oh boy, Stenhouse. We left that lap. 49 laps to go. Now we pass Gaughan again. Thank you, Stenhouse. The only time I'll thank Stenhouse, which is if he helps me. But I don't like him helping me. Because of reasons. Yeah. But now things are starting to get a little dicey here at Daytona. Well, caution's out. Of course it is. Do not pit. We have 87% tire wear on the right front. That's all we got to worry about. But yeah, here we go. Coming to the Geico restart zone once again. Green flag is back out here at Daytona. And there's 46 laps to go on the stage. Ugh. Well, thankfully after this we have the pretty much the second half of the race, which is 70 laps. So we have roughly 70 to go after this stage is complete. So there's that, and I hit the apron there. Whoops. But yeah, just like after this stage, we have 70 laps left. Oh god. That's still a long ways to go. And just checking stuff like, you can see the leaderboard right there of me, Chris Johnson, then Newman, then Stenhouse, then Licano, then Boyer. There's that. 45 to go. Like 4 cars are out of this race. Shockingly, only 4. Probably because damage is off. That's probably why. But yeah. We're in the lead right now, trying to hold off the 6 of Newman. And both of us right now are a little spread out from the pack, and the pack is starting to catch back up. Here's the 3 and 4. Still there. I'm debating or not. I'm trying to debate on when I'm going to fall back to like roughly mid-pack. Well, not mid-pack, but at least the top 10. We're just barely outside the top 10 because I want to make this interesting. There's 44 laps on the stage, and I don't want to be leading the whole time. So yeah, we can lead like the majority of the laps to the end if we need to. But we've led pretty much almost every lap in this stage so far. So there's that we can say. But I don't want to lead every single lap because I don't want to stay out front. And you're probably wondering, like, Brooks, why do you not want to stay out front the whole time? Isn't that what you want to do in Daytona? Well, like, yeah, you're out from like all the craziness, but that's what makes this racing exciting here in Daytona. Is all like the 2-3 wide racing. And when you're out in the lead, you don't get to experience that, especially after long periods of time. So yeah. That's why I'm kind of tempted to fall back to roughly the top 10, maybe top 15, just so I can make this race a little bit more exciting for you guys, instead of me just being out in the lead for a majority of the time. And I know this race is going to last a very long time. Well, still have a long way to go still. But yeah. This is going to take forever. It's technically, this is lap 24 of the stage because it's a 65 lap stage, but it says 62 because they counted in 3 caution laps. So yeah, we're technically on lap 24. Well, there goes the 10. Might as well let him go through. I'm trying to think what's after 20. Hold on. Like within, not this time by, but the next time around, it's going to be 75 laps complete. Hold on. We know it'd be 85 laps complete. Oh lord. I'm trying to actually calculate this real quick in my head. So yeah, right now this would be lap 25. So hold on. So this would be actually lap 90. This is 90. Dear Lord, this race is going by quick. We're on lap 90 right now, technically. Technically, this is lap 90 of the race. In 10 more laps, it's going to be lap 100.
then we're halfway home at the Daytona 500. Which I might fall back after halfway. Oh boy, cars are getting antsy now. Here we go. 90 laps complete here at Daytona. 40 to go on the stage. Now we've fallen back to third. Now let's go to the inside of Almirola once again. Logano's going to be drafting us here. Maybe giving us a push. I kind of need a push right now, Logano. Don't just back off. Here we go. Now we'll get the push from Logano entering 3. And now we have taken the lead once again here at Daytona. Oh, God. I've driven around here so much. It's like, thank God we're almost halfway. I'm just happy we're almost halfway done. And we've officially crossed the 1 hour mark of how long this race has taken, or since it started. Because a minute ago at 7:15, well, a minute ago at 8:15, it's officially been an hour. Because I started this race at 7:15. So there's that. So this race was started at 7:15, and we're already an hour into the race. So I'm thinking this race is going to be done within the next hour and a half or something. Like, we still have a lot of racing left, but it's not going to take as long as I think, or as long as a normal Daytona 500 would take, because, you know, it's a game. 38 to go on stage, and now my earpiece is starting to hurt. My body is kind of starting to hurt. Well, it's been hurting since towards the end of stage 1, but we're roughly halfway through stage 2, and it's still feeling the same. Roughly. Well, they have taken those spots again, and here comes Chase and McDowell. Oh, God. Down to 5th. Into 3. Oh, God. Eric Almirola is in the lead. I don't like being draft partners with people, especially Daytona, because, you know, it's like you don't want to be a draft partner if you want to get past someone, that's for sure. You want someone behind you, but not in front of you. Here we go, in turn number 1, we're going to take the lead once again in the Daytona 500. I feel like I'm going to lead the most laps here at Daytona, so yeah. I think we're going to do pretty okay. Well, I think we're doing actually pretty good. We're leading a lot here at Daytona, but I don't know how well we can hold on till halfway. So I definitely want to lead a halfway, which is in a couple laps. Lap 32 of the stage, well, yeah, lap 32 of the stage would be half. No, well, okay, hold on, let me just restart that. Lap 32 of the stage is the halfway point of the race, because that'll be the lap 100. I'm pretty sure if my math is correct. And my goal is to lead at the halfway mark of this race. Like, lead at every distance for the most part. I kind of want to lead at every, like, quarter of the race, because just imagine, like, that one driver leading every quarter of the race. There's only a couple laps left until halfway, so 35 to go on the stage, only a couple more, well, 35 laps to the end of the stage, 4 laps until, well, roughly 4 or 5 laps until halfway. Now Logano's going to charge somewhere outside, make something happen, as well as with Chase Elliott, my teammates. Come on, McDowell, do something. But now things are getting antsy, of course, like halfway through the race, or halfway through the stage. But into turn 3 now, we don't want to be in the draft with Logano. I kind of want to pass him. Ah, crap, now he's my drafting partner. Dang it. It's not what I need. But now we're behind Logano. Now Logano officially has the lead of the Daytona 500. We're going to go to, actually no, we're going to go to the bottom. Trying to make something work, but nothing's working. I need to get into the lead pretty soon. if I want to lead halfway. Come on, get past Logano, get on the high side. That's kind of what I need. I don't need to be on the high side, though. Bottom.
Stay on the bottom.
Side by side with the 22, trying to go back to the lead at Daytona. And we officially get the lead back at Daytona. Get in front of them, have them brake check. Here we go. Now we're back out front. That's what we need right now. You're probably wondering, wait, you have plenty of laps left in the stage. Well, I want to lead halfway, so I'm trying to be aggressive right now. So here we go. Across the line. About 2 to go until we're halfway home. Well, technically 3 to go right now. Yeah, it's 3 to go to halfway, I'm pretty sure. It's 2 or 3 to go. I don't know. But yeah, now I think we can easily hold off these guys for the halfway point of this race. Into 3 and 4. Coming to 2 to go to halfway.
That one down low now. All clear.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will be 2 to go to lap 100. Here we go, at turn 4, we're going to lead lap 30. 32 to go on the stage. And 98 laps complete. In turns 1 and 2, still holding off McDowell back there, as well as our teammate Chase Elliott. I'm starting to get a little dizzy right now. I'm not being serious. I'm starting to get dizzy in real life. Oh God, this isn't good. We're about halfway home and I'm already getting dizzy. That's not good. I have to deal with this for another hour and a half. Oh God. But here we go, coming up to the halfway point. But yeah, after this time by, it'll be the halfway point here in the Daytona 500. Ooh, definitely do not let him down past me. Car got tight there. Just the earpiece, because it's starting to hurt. But yeah, here we go. Halfway down the backstretch to see if we can hold off these guys for another half lap. Into 3 and 4. Out of turn 4 onto the front stretch. Chase Elliott's making it double wide, well, 2 wide per second. Here we go, across the stripe. We are halfway home in the Daytona 500. Officially 100 laps complete here at Daytona and 100 laps to go.
Inside. All right, you're clear.
So we are officially halfway in the race. Thank God. 30 to go on the stage. Things are starting to get dicey behind me. Right now I'm just debating on if I should fall back or not, or if I should just stay here. Because right now I have no idea. I kind of want to stay here up front just to prove, like, hey, guess what? I'm out front. This is great. Life is great. But at the same time, I'm like, let's fall back a bit just because things are kind of getting a little, you know, not annoying, but they're not getting that exciting. But they're making it exciting for being halfway through the race. But yeah. Still a long ways to go here at Daytona. Now it's a Hendrick 1-2 with the, well, being drafted by with the defending NASCAR Cup Series champion Chase Elliott. Which is still kind of weird to say that Chase Elliott is still a NASCAR Cup Series champion. It's still weird to say that. After it being only, like, you know, 2 to 3 months. Oh, it's November. Yeah, it's been 3 months since the final race at Phoenix last season. And it's weird to still say that Chase Elliott is the champion. It's still weird. I don't know why it's weird. It's probably because it's hearing a driver that you never thought would win a championship this kind of early in their career to actually win a championship. Like, I had no doubt Chase Elliott was going to be a champion in NASCAR, especially on the Cup level. but I wasn't expecting it to come in 2020. But after the year 2020 was and everything, Chase was obviously like, well, seeing Chase win the championship in Jimmy's final season as well, that is something pretty big. And that's like the perfect way to end a 7-time champion's career, is having their teammate and leader next year, you know, win the championship. Because I think either way in this season in 2021, that Chase Elliott will be the team leader. Then it'd be Bowman. Or Bowman's the team leader. I don't know. I think Chase is the team leader since he's won the championship. Or has won a championship. But along the sides of that, my driver for this upcoming season, which I have posted for on the channel, is going to be Alex Bowman. So yeah, I'm still sticking with the 48 car for 2021. But people might be thinking you're just following the bandwagon of the 48 car. Well, I knew Johnson was going to retire at some point, but I was not expecting it really to be 2020. But my idea was whoever replaced him in the 48 would actually really determine whether or not I would root for the 48 again. But then once they announced it was going to be Alex Bowman, that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to be an Alex Bowman fan. I'm not doing it, well, I'm doing it just because to stay with the 48 car. I've always liked Bowman. I'm not lying, I've always liked Bowman. And he's won at least once the past 2 years, or 2 seasons, so just with that, like, I'm okay if we get 1 win. I'm perfectly fine if we get 1 win. But honestly, the 48 team next year is the old 88 team. The 5 team next year for Larson is the old 48 team. So it's weird because the 48 and the 88 teams kind of swapped. They just swapped numbers, but the 88 team switched to the 5. Well, no. Hold on. So the 48 team this season, it was the 88 team last season. And the 48 team last season, no, and the 88 team last season is the 5 team, no, the 48 team this season, no, let me restart that again, dear God. So, I'm sorry I keep repeating myself for this, but dear Lord, I want to get this right. So, the 88 team last year is the 48 team this year, and the 48 team last year is now the 5 team this year, and now the 48 team has changed to the 5, well, would have changed to the 88, but then went from the 88 and switched that to the 5, if that makes sense number-wise, but, yeah. Practically just the 88 team and the 48 team swapped, and the 88 team now is changed to the 5, so there's that. That's a wall. And honestly, if Bowman would have stayed in the 88 and Larson would have went to the 48, like, I would root for Larson. Like, I'm still rooting for Larson this year. Like, I'm happy he's back. But, like, I don't know, Larson does not seem like a good fit for the 48, in my opinion. Bowman has proved himself, I guess. Yeah, he's proved himself. He's definitely proved himself from starting with like a backmarker team and now being with one of the top teams in NASCAR and winning races at least every year, at least recently, and being consistently in the playoffs. And he has earned his right to be in the 48 car next year. While Larson, on the other hand, has, like, he is a great driver, not gonna lie. Larson is an amazing driver. He can drive anything, in my opinion. He can just put Larson in the car, and boom, he is, like, good. Like, heck, if you put Larson in an Indy car, heck, he might do very well in that. Who knows? But Larson is a good driver, but he does not deserve the 88. No, Larson's a good driver, but he does not deserve the 48. Bowman deserves the 48 more than Larson. But That's just my personal opinion. I'm happy that Larson is back. I really am. I'm happy that he gets a second chance in NASCAR, especially with Hendrick Motorsports. I'm happy that Hendrick Motorsports saw something in Larson, that they saw what he had, and with Johnson retiring, it actually worked out. But yeah, it's nice to see Larson back. It's weird. It's going to be weird seeing the 48 not being driven by Jimmy Johnson next season, or this season, because it's going to be weird seeing Alex Bowman in the 48. Like, I should be used to it. Well, this is going to be like when Jeff Gordon left the 24 and then Chase Elliott climbed in the next season. This is what that's going to feel like, because Gordon was my first favorite driver for the longest time when I was young, and then it switched to Jimmy Johnson in 2012, and I've been a diehard Johnson fan since. And then from that day forward, I've been a Johnson fan to the end of his career. Well, everyone's pitting. Ah, crap, I don't have enough fuel. Oof. I need a caution. So strategy is now coming into play. Like, I definitely need a caution to come out. I definitely do. Oh, thank God. Oh, God. Oh, of course, for 18th. We definitely now got to push like crazy. We got 16 to go. That's plenty of time. 16 laps is plenty of time for me to get back up to the front. Hopefully. But yeah, I can see this going well. Maybe not because we're falling back, but now we're going to start coming back forward because of the draft and how much momentum I'm going to get. And now we're just going to dive down to the inside here. Dive down to the inside again. Maybe, if Gone could give me the space. Like, dude, you still have a little bit down there. Yeah, here we go, turn 3 and 4. Still have the lead. Well, not the lead, but we don't have the lead anymore. Kyle Busch does. But right now we are moving up through the pack. I cannot stay back here for long, though. I definitely can't. Oh, God. Move. 15 to go. Definitely got to make stuff happen. And I hate being on the top side. So I obviously got to make moves very quickly. If I want to make something work, oh God, Kenseth, no. Now I'm going to be on the high side again. It's like I'm going to need something to happen on a restart or something for me to get back up there. Here we go. 12 to go. Come on. Get the draft, get the draft, get the draft, come on. So close. It's like I'm so close to doing it every single time. Like I'm so close to getting clear, then all of a sudden, oh yeah, we're just not going to clear yet. They're just railing. Really? Now I fall back? Come on. Come on, car, build speed. I have no one around me. Thank you, Byron. What a coincidence that my teammate comes and helps me. Now we're through the middle now. Oh, God. 4 wide for a split moment there. Cross the line. 11 to go. Come on. Gotta make something happen. Cannot just stay out here in like 10th and just settle for stage points. I gotta go for the stage win. I I hate it when the AI is like, yeah, we're just not gonna let you pass either. We're gonna make you stuck. Then you have to legitimately like go underneath the yellow line, try to make a pass, which is not what you do in real life. Come on. And then Haley's now gonna be my partner. Ugh. We're coming to 10 to go. I'm like probably rushing this, but I really want to get up there. Really want to get up front to do something. Here we go. 10 to go on the stage. 10 laps are left in stage 2. Let's just try to get this done. Just get back out front. Oh, we got a huge run of now. We don't because Boyer. Really, Boyer? Come on, pop out. Like, Boyer, I need you to pop out, dude. Go to the inside of Brad Keselowski, please. But that doesn't work, but now I just have to pop to the inside of him. They're going to pass a couple cars. Now going to get a huge run on my 2 least favorite drivers in NASCAR, which is Kyle Busch and Brad Keselowski. I hate them too. Now coming up on Kyle Busch, we're just going to yeet to the inside of him. There's couple laps to go here. We have 8 to go. We are now officially back in the lead of the Daytona 500. Thank the Lord, because this is where I need to be right now. Still got plenty of racing left. Well, there's not a lot of racing left in the stage, but there's still plenty of racing left in the Daytona 500 in general. But practically, to me, with stage racing, I do like it, to be honest. At first, when it first got introduced in early 2017, I honestly did not like the idea of it. Because I was like, why not just let the cars go? Just let them go. Don't have stages. Like, just let them go. But then once stages actually kicked in, it's like that first race. After a couple races, it was weird. It was weird seeing the stages come into play. But as time went on, I actually started liking the stages, you know? Because to me, I looked at it as 3 mini races. That's what I thought of it, as 3 small races put into one. That's what I thought of it. But here we go, coming back to the Geico Restart Zone. Green flags are back out in the air here at Daytona. And there's 5 to go in the stage. But yeah, like with stage racing, like, I honestly don't mind it. I actually like it. But one thing that I hate about it is the stage points. But just because of the stage points, that's what's made stages crucial, and that's what to me has ruined the playoffs, honestly, in my opinion. Like, the playoff grid, I like that format, honestly. Honestly, just take away the win in your end thing. You have to be in the top 16 in points. You know, like, you have to earn your way in. Like, you don't have to win a race to get into the playoffs. But yeah, that's a whole shebang that I can make a video on probably one day. But I have a way of how NASCAR or how I think NASCAR should fix their playoff system. But as well, still keeping the playoff grid, well, the elimination style playoffs in place. Because I think I have a solution for it. It's probably not the best solution, but I feel like the solution I have would make the championship seem more deserving, obviously. So there's that. But this time by, there's going to be 4 laps to go in the stage. As we got tight in turn 4. Out of 4 onto the front straightaway. 4 laps to go in stage 2. Well, 3 to go in stage 2. Whoops. 3 to go in stage number 2. So far, so good. We've led a majority of this stage. Even though we fell back to 18th for a restart because we had to pit, which we will pit again for new tires and fuel. Thankfully, caution came out at the right time because I did not want to come in under green flag conditions. Thankfully, caution came out and that saved my race. But yeah, coming out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. There's 2 laps to go in stage 2 here at Daytona for the Daytona 500. And if any of you guys have seen my career modes or any season modes or any championship I've done in Heat 5, yeah, or like Heat 4 or Heat 5 for that matter, literally I have been the stage 2 master, where I've literally like have won like the majority of like every stage 2 I've done in this game, and it looks like I'm gonna be the stage 2 master once again. Well, proving that I'm the stage 2 master once again. I just saw I got loose in the 3 because I hit the apron, but out of turn number 4 and onto the front straightaway. White flag is in the air for stage 2 here at Daytona. 2.5 miles to go for stage number 2. We are the I call myself the stage 2 master of Heat 5 because I've won practically every stage 2 that I have done in this game. But out of turn 2 onto the back straightaway for the final time, drivers trying to get any position they can, trying to get any little advantage they can get from the draft. Into 3 and 4 for the final time. The time is running out for these drivers to get any stage points. And out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway, we are going to dominate stage 2 and we're going to win both stages. And we're going to win stage 2 at Daytona. I've tried to come up with something for that, but that kind of failed. You know, typical me failing with that. But now we are officially 2 stages in. We have 70 laps to go. Not a lot of racing left. But here we go. For the final stage, coming to the Geico restart zone. Green flag is in the air for the final stage here for the Daytona 500 with 67 laps to go. With 67 to go, I think we can do this. I think we can hold everyone off. Well, I don't want to hold everyone off for 67 laps, but I have definitely led the majority of this race. I definitely want to lead the three-quarter distance mark, which is in roughly 15 laps. Well, 16 laps this time by. But yeah, so far so good in this race. Not a lot of cars have DNF'd. There hasn't really been a big one, as far as I know. But we have been out front for a majority of the day. Things have gone pretty smoothly. Here comes Chase Elliott. Oh boy, the blocking game has begun. Ah crap, there goes the blocking game. That's a wall. Now Chase Elliott's gonna pull away. Great. Not what I need right now. Look at him pull away. That's not what you need in NASCAR. You can't just pull away like that in real life. That's not realistic. Oh god. How is Quinn Hoff up here? Quinn Hoff, like, go away, dude. Onto the front straightaway. We have 65 laps to go in the Daytona 500. Right now it's a Hendrick 1-2. And it's Chase Elliott, and then me is Jimmy Johnson, but right now we are catching the 9 of Chase Elliott. We are definitely catching him like crazy right now. We have a run. We have a run on the 9 into turn 3. Huge run on the 9 car. Side by side into 3. We get the lead, but can we hold it? Out of 4, onto the front straightaway. Who's going to lead this lap? I lead that lap. 64 to go in the Daytona 500. Side by side into turn number 1. He kind of backs off, do not hit the apron. Side by side again onto the backstretch. We make contact. We're going to get the run. Into turn 3, here comes the pack. We've been side by side for so long that the pack's caught up to us. Come on, John Hunter Nemechek, give me something. Give me a good push and we can get by the 9. Oh boy, we're now down to the closing stages of the Daytona 500. But we're getting there because once we hit the 3/4 distance, that's when I think, well, personally think when the final stage of the race starts. Well, the closing stages of it at least, but side by side for the lead here at Daytona. Trying to make something work. So far, no luck to get by the 9. I need like a push or something from John Hunter Nemechek back there if I want to make anything happen to get past the 9 car. Which he is coming. He's right there. He's my drafting partner right now. He's going to give me a push. Or not give me a push. I need a push from you right now. There you go. Into turn 1. We have now fully passed Chase Elliott, and now we're officially back in the lead of the Daytona 500. Now let's lead for roughly 11 more laps, so we can lead at the 3/4 mark. Because right now, it's going pretty smooth. This race has gone pretty smooth for me so far. We've led a good chunk of this race. I would not be surprised if we've led more than half the race by the end of this thing. But we honestly have not. Well, I at least don't think we have. But we've been leading a lot of laps today. And of course now it's going to get 3 wide and the cars are coming. They're going to get a little dicey in the 3. Don't want to leave the bottom open or anything. To go to the 3/4 mark here at Daytona. Well, of course Chase gets a run on me again. Of course he does. Inside of the cloud here. Oh boy, here we go, losing the draft again. I kind of need the pack right now. Oh god. Oh, thank god. Caution. Thank God, though, with this race that we're getting to the end stage. We'll get an end of this thing. To the guy car restart zone. Green flags back out in the air. Here at Daytona. Let's instantly go to the inside. Let's make it 3 wide at the start. And to the lead we go at Daytona. And we're getting ever so closer to the 3/4 distance here at the Daytona 500. We have led at every quarter mark of the race. Let's see if we can continue that right now, but my eyes are wandering. Glitch, of course. That same kind of glitch happened again. Area 3. We got turn 4, 5 laps to go until the 3/4 distance mark here at Daytona. Here goes the pack. But yeah, surprisingly, we have not been caught up in a big one yet. The race has gone perfectly in our favor. Been leading for a very long time. We surprisingly have held the lead for this long. Surprisingly, we haven't been passed by a lot of cars yet. I know those last 50 laps are going to be just me just trying to just go at it. And surprisingly, with this Daytona 500, surprisingly with this stream, it's almost 9 o'clock here right now. It's 10 till 9, and we're not even 2 hours into the stream yet. We might be able to get this done within like the next 40 minutes or something. I think roughly 40 minutes. But I think this stream is going to be done sooner than what I expected. Because I was expecting this, I was expecting this race to last forever, like 4 hours. Nope, definitely not now. But caution's out again. But here we go. I think this time by it's the quarter distance. Coming to the Geico restart zone. Green flags back out in the air. Yep. Coming to the line. We are 3/4 of the way through the Daytona 500. Only 50 laps to go in the Great American Race. And how many laps of fuel I have? I have 35 laps of fuel. Oh god, I definitely need one more pit stop to make it. Definitely need one more stop to make this race. Well, I definitely need one more stop and I can make it on fuel. And I can make it to the end of this thing. That's the plan, just try to make it to the end. Hopefully strategy does not come into play in the late stages of this race. Because I can see strategy coming into play. And here comes Brendan Gaughan. 49 laps to go here at Daytona. We are now at the end. Now we're at the start of the closing stages of the Daytona 500. And right now, a majority of the cars are still in this thing. Something could still happen to us. We can still be, oh boy, something definitely happened to us there. Because there was a little glitch there. Now we're going to be falling back. This is going to be interesting. Oh boy, we hit Gaughan. Whoops, sorry Brendan. Didn't mean to do that. Now we're side by side with our teammate of William Byron. Onto the front straightaway. We're going to lead the lap. Yes, we are. We're going to lead that lap. 48 to go. We have led every time there's been a 48 involved. That's a little coincidental, am I right? Hit the apron again. Whoops. Down the back straightaway. Gaughan is still right there on us. As well as Byron. Ugh. This race. I'm surprised how fast it's gone. This race has surprisingly gone by pretty dang quickly. Probably because I don't have to wait for any cautions. Oh, this is gonna be a big. That's gonna be a wreck. Maybe a wreck. I can't tell. Or that's not a wreck. He saved it. Brendan Gaughan saved that thing. Now that's gonna shake up the order a little bit. I'm sorry, Brendan Gaughan. Did not mean to do that. But yeah, surprisingly, this race has gone by so much quicker than what I thought it would. Because I was expecting to be done with this race. Well, I was expecting to be halfway through this race, like roughly now. Like literally, I was expecting to be halfway through the race now, and then still have like 2 hours of racing left. But no, surprisingly, it's almost 9 o'clock. So there's that. Right now, the stream still looks like it's going fine. As far as I know, it looks fine. I can't tell whether or not it's like glitching or anything at all, so there's that. Like right now things still look fine, nothing's really glitching out. The things are starting to glitch. Like just starting to, of course. It's always at the end parts of like a stream or something where this happens. It's starting to lag out a little bit. It's not smooth. Or at least not as smooth as it was at the start of this thing. I mean, it's smooth for the most part, but yeah, still trying to hold off these guys. This is definitely the part of the race where I'm definitely trying to keep focus, at least with the stream as well as the race, because I'm keeping an eye on the stream to see like if there's anything glitching. Like it's lagging a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. Hopefully it kind of stays like that, but hopefully it gets better at the same time, because I don't want to deal with a laggy stream. I'm okay with a little bit of lag, but not with like big chunks of like freezing. So far this race has been pretty good with that, and probably because of how quickly this race has been going too. Wait a minute. Crap, we do not have enough fuel to make it to the end. We need another caution. It's like we need a caution to come out, and then for everyone to pit, then we'll be good. And hopefully we don't have any heroes in the back who want to do that, who have already pitted and is good to go. Because I definitely want to stay up here, up front for the majority of this race. Well, for the rest of it. We've been out front for a good chunk of the race. Probably thinking, oh, I probably should back off. No, I'm going to be pushing for the rest of this thing. 43 to go. And we got 28 laps of fuel, so we definitely need to pit again. Like, we definitely need to pit again, and then we'll be safe for the rest of the race. Which honestly, the race is not over yet. Still plenty of racing to go here in Daytona. But the race is winding down pretty quickly though at the same time. I'm honestly thinking right now this could be it. We could actually get this done if we can play our cards right. If we play our cards right, I think we can get this done. Maybe not. Ooh, blocked. Ooh, we barely got that. We barely blocked them. That's what we needed though. Because the car's starting to get tight. We have 77% tire wear. And within like a lap and a half, we're going to be 40 laps to go in this race. And I'm still trying to push flat out right now, trying to get this win. Like, I don't care. I'm going to do whatever it takes to win this race. Thank God I've been out front for the majority of the day, but that would suck if I lose this race at the very end, even though I've led for a good chunk of this race. But if this was the Coke Zero Sugar 400, this would be the last lap right here. This would be the last lap of the Coke Zero Sugar 400 because they do 160 laps instead of 200 at Daytona because, you know, it's not the Daytona 500. But yeah. If this was the fall race, this would be the last lap. Into 3 and 4. Side by side behind me for seconds. Coming on to the front stretch. 40 laps to go. Well, 400 miles down, 100 to go. There's 100 miles of racing left here at Daytona. I think we can get it done. I easily think we can get that done. We can race 100 more miles, get this thing done and over with. And of course my teammates are now like, yeah, let's just make the move now and just make it stick. Yeah, not so fast Byron and Elliott. We're not coming to your inside. The two most iconic numbers in NASCAR right now, the 24 and the 48. Side by side down the front straightaway at Daytona. Chase, I need your help, buddy. Thank you, Chase, for going with me. Thank you for choosing your team leader versus the youngest driver on the team. Thank you. Now we're officially back in the lead of Daytona. We have 24 laps left of fuel. We definitely need to pit again, just don't know when. Because right now this is definitely going to be a interesting finish to the Daytona 500. No, that's a wall. Especially since all three of the Hendrick cars that are left in this race are up front right now, which what a coincidence that the only three Hendrick cars left in this race are out front, because Alex Bowman DNF'd early on in this race because he blew an engine. Ah, crap. Double plow right now. Yeah, there's still plenty of racing left, but I want to try to make my way through the pack. That's not what I need. I need somebody to like desperately help me right now because I'm not doing so hot. I'm just trying to get the draft and trying to stay in it. 37 to go. I definitely need a caution to come out. Because that would change everything in this race. It will change everything. To the inside of Blaney we go. Into 3, we'll get the draft of Byron. Maybe. Maybe, no, we're not. We're going to get the draft from Haley, though. Haley's right there on us as well. There we go. We have the draft help from Blaney. Not Blaney, but from Haley. 36 laps to go. Byron, I don't know why you're going really high right now, dude. Now it's 3 wide for the lead. Oh boy, here we go. Come on, Haley, push me. Thank you, Justin. Come on, car, go, go, go. A fun fact about Justin Haley, he also raced at my quarter midget track when he was a kid, when he first started out his career. So that's nice to know that a NASCAR driver, or a fellow NASCAR driver right now, has made it through the big leagues from where I started racing too. Bad turn 4 onto the front stretch. We are back in the lead here at the Daytona 500 with 35 laps to go. 35 laps remaining. About 2 hours of the stream has been going for almost 2 hours now. And the stream is about to be over soon. And yep, this is exactly what I needed. Caution. Thank God. The caution is out. It's what I need. Oh, look, they of course screwed everything up. I'm at 20th. Great. Trying to shake things up, I guess. But here we go. Green flag's back out here at Daytona with 32 laps to go. I think I could win this from 20th. Ugh, my back and butt's starting to hurt from this chair. But yeah, let's see if we can make our way back up through the field. Which that'll be impressive if we do. Well, I know we can do it, but I'll be impressed if we can do it pretty quickly. Because I still want to lead a lot of laps. Come on. Of course no one helps me when I need it. And I get it like right at the very end too. Come on. I think drivers are trying to pull gambles right now. Come on, cars, go. Whoa, I don't want to wreck. Almost spun out there. To the inside of the 00 of Quinhoff. My voice is kind of starting to go away. Well, I'm starting to hurt because I haven't drank water in a little bit. But if there's another caution, I will get a drink of water because, dear Lord, my voice is kind of starting to go away because I've been talking for so long because now it's officially been 2 hours of the stream. Oh boy. Whoa, Newman, just come down on me, why don't ya? And like, AI, like, freaking, like, you can't go 4 wide, you know that. 30 to go here at Daytona. Yeah, I think we can easily get this done. We're up to 8th now. Like, I'm trying to be aggressive right now. Like, very aggressive. Now we're inside the top 5. Let's try to make some moves. Try to make some impressive moves here late in the race. And, of course, there's a caution. But thank God, because now we can easily probably get this done. William Byron's in the lead, then BJ McLeod, the Corey LaJoy, Ryan Newman, then me. And here we go. So the guy can reach our zone. Green flags back out in the air here at Daytona with 27 laps to go. So practically, this is like a normal race distance now for me when I normally play this game and race here at Daytona. Roughly 26 laps, or roughly 26, 27, yeah, roughly 26 to 27 laps is what I would normally do at Daytona. Just pretend it's that. For me, just pretend it's that, but of course now I'm getting no drafting help, I'm getting no push or anything. There we go, now I get drafting help in the front. Now we're going to get a huge run into 3, but it's not really going to work out well for us. But right now we're trying to make something work, but no, we're going to help LaJoy instead. Logano is going to give us a giant push down the front straightaway. And of course, the caution came out and I didn't get a drink of water. Dang it. But here we go. 26 laps to go. Now to the inside of Corey LaJoy. To the lead of the Daytona 500 we go. With 36 laps to go. Now let's stay out front. We have enough fuel to make it. Let's go. Let's go win this race. Look at all the cars in the pits, dear Lord. But yeah, let's legit win this race. I don't care what it takes. I am going to do that. I'm going to win this race. Out of 4, onto the front straightaway. 25 laps to go in the Daytona 500. And right now, I just can't wait to get this over with. Because legit, it'll be amazing if I can win this race. And just say this race, well, this 100% race will actually mean something to me. Because, you know, it's the Daytona 500 and I'm actually racing all 500 miles. So yeah, it'll be something if I can get this done today. Which I think I can. Out of 4, onto the front straightaway. We have 24 to go. And roughly in about 5 minutes, it will be officially 2 hours since the race has started. So this race is actually going to be a very short race. I thought it was going to be a very long race. Nope, it's going to be short. It's going to be a pretty short race, honestly. Crap. Of course I let the bottom open. It's not what I needed to do, of course. It's not what I intended to do either. To the inside of Joey Logano we go. Hopefully we can make the pass here in turn number 1. And we will. Maybe. Get the draft from the 62. Get the draft from the 62. That's not going to work. Okay, we got to push. My eyes are starting to water again. Oh my god. We're officially back out in the lead of the Daytona 500. Oh God. So far, so good. Here, we've led a good majority of this race. It will be a shame if we do not win this thing. We got plenty of racing left. Well, not a whole lot of racing left compared to what we've done already, but 21 laps, 21 and a half laps is still a lot of racing to go. Especially here at Daytona. And now things are starting to get a little dicey at the front, which things I kind of want things to start calming down a little bit. Because drivers are now starting to make their moves, when like you don't want to make your moves so late in the race. We've got 21 to go. Next time by, 20 laps remain in the Daytona 500. We'll have 50 miles of racing to go. I'm not sure. I don't know miles for this. But yeah, here we go. Through turns 3 and 4. Onto the front stretch we go. 20 laps remain in the Daytona 500. Looks like the pack is starting to settle down a little bit here, which I kind of hope they stay settled down for a while. And then get a little crazy with the roughly 10 to go, but then after that, towards the end of the race, for them to be calm like they are now. But we're pulling, well, not pulling away, but we're doing pretty good here. Still holding the lead. Not a lot to really commentate about. Just be nice and smooth. Don't get over aggressive where we react and just start falling back. But be aggressive enough to a point where it's like, yeah, we can hold on to this lead. Just be calm, cool, and collected until the checkered flag. That's all we gotta do. Just be calm, cool, and collected. That's all I gotta do, and then we can easily win this race. Unless another caution comes out. Well, actually, if a caution comes out, I'd be okay with it. But, yeah. But then that means the final laps will be even crazier. So they're going to go full out. Here comes Logano coming on a rear bumper now. Getting into our draft. Out of turn 4, onto the front straightaway. 18 laps to go in the Daytona 500. 18 to go now. And now let's try to hold off Joey Logano and Brendan Gaughan. Try to win this thing. Let's make this official. Let's actually say I've won the Daytona 500, and I get to say it on video, or quote-unquote video. But this is permanently going to be on the internet forever, saying that I have won the Daytona 500 for something. So yeah, into turns 3 and 4. Still holding the lead over Gaughan and Logano. Trying to block as much as I can, just because I do not want to give up this lead. I don't want to give it up at all. This is the one race now, well, this is the one time now when I want to stay out front. I do not want to lose the lead. And if I lose I mean, I'm okay if I lose the lead now, but it would absolutely be dreadful if I lost it within the last couple of laps. But practically in the Daytona 500, you want to be sitting, preferably you want to be sitting second on the final lap, because you could legitimately make your move very late in the race. I get the run and make it late instead of trying to block like I am right now, but I like being out front versus staying like second. Oh boy, things are starting to get really intense now. Because, you know, 3-wide racing, we kind of need a caution at this point. Well, I kind of don't want a caution, but at the same time I do. I want a caution just so I can relax a little bit and allow it to wind down more. But at the same time, I'm like, no caution. Just stay the way it is. Because I honestly just want this race to go smooth. Out of turn 4 and on to the front straightaway we go once again. 15 laps to go here at the Daytona 500. 15 laps to go. I think we can easily get this done, but we won't have to fight for it though. I was debating on going to the bottom, but I decided to go to the top. And then be in the middle, roughly. There we go, that's what I needed to do. So far, so good. And folks, this is going to be an incredible finish here in the Daytona 500. Hopefully we can hold these guys off. Because just imagine if I can get this done. Oh my god. I know I've definitely had races at Daytona before that have been like this, where I've been out front for a good majority of the race, but then I lose the race within the last couple of laps because I can't defend myself. So yeah. Now's definitely the best time to just go for it, and I'm coughing a lot because I've been talking for over 2 hours now, and the race has officially been going for 2 hours. So yeah, this race for the majority of the part green, yeah, we've had a lot of cautions, but only for very few laps, but for the majority of the race, it's been green, and it's only been just a little over 2 hours now, since the race has started. So that is something. Out of 4 onto the front straightaway once again. Still leading the pack here at Daytona. And literally, this is going to be the longest end of the race of my life. Because, yeah. Reasons. But I think we can hold off these guys for another like 12.5 laps. I think we can. If it stays green for the rest of the way, I think I'll be fine. Like if the caution comes out now, or if it stays green for the rest of the way, I think I will be 100% okay. Because right now, I'm fine, I'm content, nothing bad has happened. I just gotta keep driving the way I am. I personally think that, this race has kind of been boring for the most part, but there's definitely been some pretty exciting moments. But this will be something if I could win this race. I mean, I won the 100% race yesterday at, well, the 100% race I did at Atlanta yesterday. But that was on my own, nobody watching. And literally was just me doing it myself, and I won by over 2 laps. I won by 2 laps over the whole field because at the very end they pitted because of strategy, and I decided to stay out, and I knew I was going to be very close on fuel, so I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm going to stay out for this whole thing. And I did, ran out of fuel with like half a lap to go. I ran out of fuel, the tank went empty down the back stretch with 2 to go. But then on the very last lap, I completely ran out of fuel. That was just cruising. I was not sure I was going to make it or not, but then I crossed the line, going 45 miles an hour. It still won the race, as well with a blown tire. So that's one way to win a race. But right now, we have a bigger race to win. Out of turn 4, we hit the wall. Out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. 10 laps are left here at the Daytona 500. This is going to be a wild 10 laps. Here comes Kyle Busch. And of course, 10 to go. That happens. Oh boy, this is going to be shaping up to a pretty good finish in my opinion. Gonna wait. Okay, checking social media stuff. Now back to the stream. Do not pit. Here we go. possibly the final restart of the Daytona 500 to the Geico restart zone. Green flags back out in the air here at Daytona. There's 7 laps to go. Here we go. This is going to be shaping up to be a great finish here at Daytona for the Daytona 500. In my first 100% race, or my first 100% Daytona 500 that I've done in anything. We're about to get it done today, hopefully. But now my least favorite driver, Kyle Busch, is right behind me. Definitely going to block him like crazy. But things are definitely going to get wild here pretty soon because, you know, it's the end of a race in a heat game. Especially Daytona, they go wild. Still trying to hold off the whole pack here. Come to the line. 6 laps to go here at Daytona. Kyle Busch is still behind us right now. We're trying everything we can right now to hold him off, as well as the rest of the pack. Right now they're kind of spread out a little bit, but that's obviously probably going to close up here within the next 5.5 laps. But yeah, literally this is it. This is the end of the race. This is where you want to make your moves. Make your last minute moves, your last minute decisions. If you're out front, try to keep it like we are right now. Right now we are leading over Kyle Busch, and there's a decent way back to third. But out of turn 4, onto the front straightaway. 5 laps of racing left here at Daytona. 10 miles to go. 10 miles remaining here at the Daytona 500. No, this time by is 10 laps. Well, 12.5 miles. This time by is 10 miles. Whoops, my bad, sorry. Out of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Still blocking Kyle Busch here. It's been pretty calm so far. This might be a calm finish, but it's going to be kind of close. Into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4 and onto the front straightaway. There's 4 laps to go and 10 miles left of racing in the Daytona 500, and a caution comes out late. Oh boy, this is going to be a green and white checkered. Yep, NASCAR overtime. Oh boy, NASCAR overtime for my first full Daytona 500. But here we go to the Geico restart zone. Green flags back out in the air here at Daytona for NASCAR overtime. And now we got 2 laps to go. And right now, this would be the final lap of the Daytona 500 if 7-4 did not do overtime, but they decided to give us overtime for some weird reason. Man, now this is definitely going to be an intense finish. It definitely is now. Out of turn 2, on to the back straightaway. Half a lap to go until the white flag. Now Brendan Gaughan's up to second. Here comes Eric Almirola. He's trying to make something happen here. We're still trying to get up to speed. We are now up to speed into turn number 3. Through turns 3 and 4. The white flag's in the hands of the flagman. Down to turn 4. Onto the front straightaway. A white flag is in the air, sponsored by Credible Bank. Here at the Daytona 500. Can we get it done? The pack is very far behind us, but they're going to catch up very quickly like they are right now. Into 1 and 2 for the final time. We're going to control the pack right now. We're going to control Kyle Busch. He's going to stay behind us. Out of turn 2, onto the back straightaway for the final time. Half a lap to go here at Daytona. Looks like we're more than likely going to get this done through into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. It looks like we're going to do it. Out of turn 4, onto the front stretch. We're going to get Jimmy Johnson's 3rd Daytona 500. But in our first attempt at a 100% race here at Daytona, we're going to get it done. We're going to win the Daytona 500. Let's go. The Daytona 500, baby. The full 1-2. Let's go. Heck yeah, let's burn it down at Daytona. Oh, heck yeah, baby, let's go. We got it done. Feels good to win. We won technically Jimmy Johnson's third Daytona 500, but we've just won our first Daytona 500 for a 100% race. And oh my god, does it feel good. It feels amazing. We've led a majority of that race, and we got it done. I want to do the thing at Daytona where they do the wall thing. Let's do that. Let's do that. Where's the officials? Wait, did this still Monster Energy on them? I can't tell, but yeah, we're burned down. Spur down again a little bit here in the middle of Daytona, of the Daytona logo. Set up for that interview. But yeah, that's it for Daytona. Yeah, this is impossible at 100% AI. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna be out with that. There is the beautiful Daytona 500 trophy, and then our car right there, the winner. Feels good to win the thing. Feels good to win the race. Definitely feels good. Definitely feels good to win it. Looks like the stats here. Ryan Blaney with the fastest lap. We've led the most laps, 129 laps. On the move. We were on the move too. 38th to first. Let's go. Tough break. Alex Bowman. He's our first, finished dead last. Oh god. Yeah, here are the race results. That top 10 looks very strange. But yeah, let's go through the whole field. I'm gonna scroll through the field here so you guys can see who finished where. And you can see where your favorite driver finished. And what was the biggest shock to me was Alex Bowman starting first, and then all the DNF guys are right here. Alex Bowman DNF'd very early on in the race, and he DNF'd and he got dead last, and it was 183 laps down. Well, those are all the guys that DNF'd. The Dillon brothers DNF'd. What a coincidence! But yeah, now we're gonna go back to the top. But yeah, guys, that is gonna be it. I was like, hey, Brian Oborn, I think that's how you pronounce your name. As you can tell, we just got done with the Daytona 500. Because guys, we got it done. We got the thing done. But somebody finally commented at the very end of the race. What a coincidence too. That we won stage 1. Well, what a coincidence at the very end. Somebody commented on the video. I find that a little strange. But yeah, that race took, well, it's been 2.5 hours for the stream, but yeah, pretty quick Daytona 500 in my opinion. I was thinking I wasn't gonna get done for another like hour or like hour and a half or so, or at least another 2 hours, but we got it done pretty quickly. Like, yeah, thanks for subbing. Thanks for the sub, Brian. Like, thanks a lot, man. Every little bit helps. But guys, yeah, that is the Daytona 500. We won the race, won both stages, and my first 100% race here at Daytona, and of course I made it the Daytona 500, and it might be my last stream for a little while. I don't know yet, but I'm so happy that I got it done. It feels good to win a race at Daytona and race the full 500 miles. And what is your favorite driver? Well, you probably mean who is your favorite driver, but my favorite driver is Jimmy Johnson, is who I obviously raced as you can tell, first, obviously. But for this season, for 2021, for the NASCAR Cup Series, I'd have to say Alex Bowman is going to be my favorite driver for this upcoming season. Going to be so rooting for that 48 car. Want to continue it, still stay with that 48 car for a while, and yeah, see where the new legacy of the 48 goes. Hopefully Bowman can get a couple wins. Hopefully go to the playoffs, and we get to hopefully compete for a championship, because that would be nice. It's nice to say I like Alex Bowman, because I obviously like him, because I'm rooting for him this season. But yeah. But anyway, guys, with this stream, well, I'm pretty much going to be ending it here, because, you know, it's the end of the race, and the title, obviously, was the 100% race, and it's over, so, yeah. But what a coincidence as well with this race, that the pole sitter, Alex Bowman, not even 20 laps into the Daytona 500, he blows an engine, and he's out of the race with 183 laps down in dead last. And then I started 38th, went from 38th to first, and led 129 laps of the Daytona 500, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. But as you see with the top 10, it's not your typical top 10 you'd see in NASCAR now, but you'd probably see this in real life, honestly. But yeah, race recap for me. Started 38th. Moved my way up through the field kind of quickly. Led within, I believe, within the first 30 laps. And then, obviously, we won stage 1. And stage 2 came into play. Pretty much led for the majority of stage 2. And then, probably lost the lead once and didn't lead one lap of that whole stage. And we won that stage. Won stage 2 as well, so we swept both stages. And then the final stage. Started first, obviously, in that stage. And then we kept going. Things were going well, staying up front. And then pit strategy came into play. Then roughly a good halfway through the final stage, driver started to pit. Good half of them stayed out as well. And then once the caution came out, when I needed, I pitted. When actually, no, that's not what happened. No, that's not what happened at all. No. Everyone was staying out, I believe. And then the caution came out, and I pitted. Well, everyone was pitting behind me, and I pitted. And then literally, here I am, 20th, with less than 30 laps to go. And I was 20th with less than 30 to go. And I was wondering, like, okay, am I even going to be able to make it? Am I going to be able to make it up front in time and win the race? But luckily, I made it up front in time. Luckily, we did it. Luckily, we made it up front pretty quickly. We went from 20th to 1st within a couple of laps, I believe. Within the closing 27 laps of the race from that restart. And then, obviously, the last 2 cautions really played a factor. We had a restart with 7 to go. I was thinking that was going to be the final restart of the race. And then coming to 3 laps to go. Brian, hold on, let me finish this real quick. Crap, lost my train of thought. So, like, with 7 to go on that restart, I was thinking that was going to be the final one, because I wasn't thinking the AI was going to crash very quickly. But, lo and behold, coming to 3 to go, caution comes out. Then we went into NASCAR overtime. I was thinking, great, now this is going to be an intense finish. I might not be able to win this thing, while still being in the lead. And when you're in the lead on a restart, especially with just 2 to go, you're practically a sitting duck. But luckily, we held off, we pulled away. Luckily, Kyle Busch and I kind of pulled away at the end. Then well, you can see we were still kind of close to each other from first to third. Actually, no, as you can see, no, we won by over a second over third. So yeah, there's that. So you can tell we pulled away from the pack on those last 2 laps. But yeah, we won the race with Kyle Busch behind us, pushing us, and then we pulled away from the pack and got over second on them. And then there's that. And then Brian, you asked, is this championship mode of Heat 5? You probably looked at my my championship stuff. Probably looked at one of my playlists and looked at my championship mode for that. But no, this is not championship mode for Heat 5. This is not even championship mode in general. This is just a quick race that I did. Just did a quick 100% race just to do it, and I did it. So, yeah. I won't be doing any more championship modes for Heat 5 as far as I know, but if I do any more championship modes, it would be the Super Speedway Championship again, which I think I've already done it for Heat 5, but I wouldn't mind doing the Super Speedway Championship again, just to, you know, close off like the very end of this game whenever the new game NASCAR 21 comes out, if that's even the title, because it's not going to be Heat 6, that's for sure, because the Heat franchise is dead now. But when NASCAR 21 comes out, well, whenever that comes out, by towards the end of Heat 5's life cycle, that might be when another championship will come out. I don't know, but yeah, as far as I know, this is not the championship mode for Heat 5, so yeah, there's no need to, well, I don't know why you think that, but I mean, I can kind of see why you did, but because I did a 100% race at Daytona, and this could be a championship mode thing I do, but I'm not going to do that, because dear God, that'd be a pain in the butt. But yeah, if I did a championship mode, it would just be like 13% races. It'd be like 13% races or 25% races. So Brian said, okay. So yeah, but if I did championship mode like I would normally do, it'd be like 13% races or 25% races. I never would do 100% races for championship mode unless I was completely devoted to it. Said, yeah, I saw your championship mode. Yeah, it's probably, I was thinking you probably saw that in my playlist because of, you know, I could see how you mistaken it for a championship mode race, but it's not. I just decided to do this for fun. But with this, well, if it was a championship mode race, Brian, it would say Daytona 500, 100% full race, then NASCAR Heat 5 championship mode live. That's what it would say. I say NASCAR Heat 5 championship mode live. That's how you would know it would be a championship mode race or not. But I can easily see how you got that mixed up. But yeah, this is not a championship mode race. It's just a quick race that I decided to do. But yeah, quick little also thing before I end this. The original idea for tonight was to do the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Road Course race, like the full 100% race you could do on that, which would be the Xfinity distance, would be 62 laps. So I was thinking of doing the full 62 laps for that. But then towards the end of class today here at UNOH, or the University of Northwestern Ohio, I decided during like towards the second half of class, like, you know what, screw it. I'm going to do the Daytona 500 because that was my first idea. But then I was like, you know what, screw it. I'll just do the IMS road course because it'd be quicker. But no, I decided to do this again. So yeah, I decided to do this, did it, completed, won it. Yeah, there's that. But I don't know when I'll do another one of these races. Even if I do it again, I don't know where I do it or how I do it. But with my situation here at college right now, which I'm not going to get into, but I wanted to do a 100% race here at Daytona before Speed Weeks, just for personal reasons. Well, not for personal reasons, but yeah, for personal reasons, and for just having a 100% race on the channel. And Brian said, I have NASCAR Heat 5, and when I got it, it froze when I go across the finish line. Yeah, that happened to me too, Brian. That honestly happened to me so many times in my championship mode. Well, at least happens once in every championship mode. If you watch my videos, you can see that it freezes. Because it's definitely frozen. It's definitely freezed before on me. And it was annoying. Especially when you're, for me, for the championship mode, the most recent one in Heat 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the most recent one with the Jimmy Johnson one for the one final time championship mode. That, literally a good chunk of the way through the championship, I was like 15, 16 races in. Then after that race, crossed the line, I couldn't do it. Then I had to restart another championship and try to complete it that way. And that's what I did. It said, did it get fixed? No. As far as I know, no, it did not get fixed. Right now, it's still in it. I don't think 704 even knows about it, but I want to say they do, because I want to say people who play it have to have complained about it, but I'm pretty sure it's still not fixed, because if I do a championship mode right now, I'm pretty sure a good way through the championship that it would literally do it again, because I don't know why, but it's weird that once you cross the line, instantly it just freezes, and then you're just like, oh my god, I just completed this race. Does it count or anything? Like, I know whenever that's happened to me, I won the race, and then when I cross the line, I hear, like, the winning music I get, my electronic one music for when I win a race. But then after that, you just hear the noise of the car just frozen, and nothing happens. Like, no buttons work, nothing, and it's just frozen. And then I was thinking, okay, maybe it counted as a win. Like, this all happened when I first experienced it, and literally, once I came back to it, it just didn't save it at all, and I had to do it again. And I redid that race multiple times, and literally, it did not work. So what I had to do, I said, screw it, I won that race, and then I started another championship and tried to complete that, and then it froze again, not that much further into that, well, with only a couple races left, and then I started another championship, and I finished it off that way. And it also reset my stuff like career mode in my championship mode and my car once. Oh god, that hasn't happened to me. Like, all that's happened was, like, it didn't reset anything for me at all. It just froze, and I couldn't do anything about it, and I just had to start another championship because of it. But when I do championship modes, it's always with another driver's car, or I race as a driver, not as myself. So there's that. So literally, I wouldn't drive as my own team or anything, because that would suck, and I just do a custom championship, and that's how I do it. I just do my custom championship. Well, I do a custom championship, then do that. Not, well, I do a custom championship and then do a championship season out of that, versus doing a career mode stuff, or versus doing a career mode. Like, I've tried doing career mode before, and you always start with like a 3-car team. I just didn't like it. I just wanted to be up with the top teams already and just go off of that. But yeah, there's that. I was not expecting this little outro thing to take forever, but I say, Brian, it's nice to talk to you though. Nice to finally have someone to talk to after like this whole thing. I was like 2 hours and 40 minutes of doing the stream. Finally, somebody commented. But like, yeah. Like, literally, that championship mode I did, my god, that was just dumb. With the game freezing, like, as soon as you cross the line, it's annoying, that's for sure. But luckily with it, I got the championship stuff done, and literally it was fine. I just had to explain it, what happened in the video, and yeah, I just had to explain it, really, to everybody. And I don't know if anyone's ever experienced it before. when I had it, but it's nice to see that somebody else experienced it with me. Well, someone experienced it the same way I did, or at least something similar to it. Because now I know it's just not me. Now I know multiple people have it. Or now it's in like every single copy and it's just something in the game's files or something. That something's messed up in a championship mode or career mode or something. If you do a full season or something. But yeah. But like I said, that's annoying. It's very annoying, and I hope it gets fixed for the next NASCAR game, whenever that comes out this year. And I know they won't fix Heat 5, that's for sure. They probably won't fix it in Heat 5. They barely fixed anything. Like, they barely fixed it the way it is, but hopefully they fix it for the next NASCAR game, for NASCAR 21, and hopefully we get a better game out of it. But for this, but enough about that. And then for this, now back to the Daytona 500 for this race. But yeah, we got it done. Got our first Daytona 500 win for the 100% race. Now I will say though, it feels amazing to win it. To finally win a race, well, to finally win a Daytona for a 100% race for the Daytona 500, that is something that I never would ever thought I'd do. But I'm happy I did it. I'm happy I can say I raced all 500 miles and I won the race and won every stage and dominated, led 129 laps. That is not something you see every day. That's not something you see every day in NASCAR now, but it's definitely nice to win here at Daytona and do something with Daytona before Speed Weeks comes and before the Rolex 24 and everything. Well, like, yeah, literally the Rolex 24 is this weekend and then it's Speed Weeks. Dear God, the season's coming up real quick. But yeah, just wanted to get something done here at Daytona before the racing season officially started in Daytona with the Rolex 24, and then Speed Weeks next week. Well, the Speed Weeks the next week, or the next week afterwards, or 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know the exact days. I know it's the 9th when the Clash is. So there's that. So the Clash is roughly in like 2 weeks. So season's about here. Can't wait for it. But yeah, I just wanted to do this before all of the season started up for NASCAR and then for the Rolex 24. And I wanted to do something at Daytona before whatever my situation here at college, like here in the dorm, would get worse. Because, you know, I'll say it's a Wi-Fi situation. I'm just happy I can even just do this right now, and happy that I'm not explaining it or what happened, but I'm just happy I got this done, and happy that I was able to do it. Because I don't know if I'd be able to do a live stream anymore for a while, but this might be my last live stream for, I don't know, a couple months or something, or at least for a hot minute, maybe for a couple months, maybe for a year. I have no idea, but this might be the last one for a little while, unless I can get something with the Wi-Fi situation figured out. But yeah, wanted to get this done as soon as possible, and I got it done. I will say it's nice to do it. It definitely is. I want to check stuff on social media real quick before I actually fully close out the video. I don't really have a lot. Yeah, I don't really have a lot on social media right now. But yeah. With this, yeah, very happy I won it. I'll say it feels good. I feel like I accomplished something for winning this race, even though it's on Heat 5 and not like iRacing or whatever. But it feels good to race 500 miles and win the Daytona 500 and actually dominate the race too. It feels nice to do that. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Well, not video. That's going to be it for this live stream. I hope you guys did enjoy it. You guys will be able to rewatch this once this gets published as a video. So you guys will be able to watch the full 100% race yourselves in your free time if you ever want to watch it. But yeah, I'll say thank you to everyone for watching. It was nice having anybody watching, to be honest, but it's thank you to everyone who at least came out and watched. And yeah, just thanks for coming out and watching. Even though it's not a lot of people, I'm happy even just a couple of people watch, because that means my content's doing something. It's attracting some people. It's starting to get back to kind of how it was before, where I have had multiple, like almost 100 views a video, not 100 views a video, but like roughly 50 views or so a video. It's kind of starting to get back on that traction again, but it's going to be a while until that happens probably. But right now the channel is kind of dead at this point, in my opinion, but I feel like the channel is going to be back on the rise here within the next coming months, hopefully. But yeah, hopefully, but stuff for the channel. I'll do a video on the channel sometime. I'll do an update video on the channel. Don't know when, but I'll do it. I don't know when I'll do it, but I will do it at some point. But yeah. Let's see ya, Brian. I'll say that's an interesting way to spell see ya, but I will, like, I'll see you later, dude. Hopefully I see you in the comment section of videos, and maybe some more live streams. But yeah, and thanks, Brian, for watching. But yeah, guys, that's it for the stream. And yeah, definitely a nice one. Definitely a hard one to do. Kind of got boring here and there, but luckily I pushed through. I didn't take a break, which that kind of sucked, but got through with it, completed it. I'm just happy to say I won the Daytona 500 on a 100% race on Heat 5. I'm happy I can say that. And guys, again, I don't know when my next live stream is going to be. I don't know if I'll do a live stream, any more live streams for the rest of this year, or when I'd be here at college at UNOH. Don't know if I will do any more or not because of my situation with the Wi-Fi, but hopefully I can come up with something soon. Hopefully to figure out the situation, but if not, I'll still at least be uploading videos 2 times a week, and things are going to be normal for the most part. Besides streams whenever I feel like it. But yeah. That's pretty much it for this stream. Besides, but again, one final time. We started at the back of the pack, came up through the field, led for over half the race, led 129 laps, dominated, and got the win in overtime here for the Daytona 500. I can finally say I've won the Daytona 500 in a full race. And yeah, I'm happy I can get it done today. And hopefully you guys did enjoy it. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this live stream. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It'll really help me out. It'll really mean a lot. But anyway, guys, I'll see how you dudes in the next video or live stream. See you guys then.